Hello, everybody. How are you doing on to this beautiful Wednesday day? I hope it was a beautiful day for you, anyways. And if it was not, well, you know what? Better days are going to come ahead. I was actually watching a short earlier. I have to say it into the beginning of all of this. And I don't know where this man was from, some type of religious man. And he was just saying that, you know what? And this is for the people who did not have a good day. And I have to be nice into what I'm saying because it is onto YouTube. But he was pretty much saying that, you know what? Some days are really just shit. They're really just crap. And when they're crap, just let it be crap. The universe is telling you, go to bed, go to sleep, start again tomorrow. It's okay. Some days are just really like that. And okay, he was a little bit more vulgar into the whole thing, but I completely agreed with him. That being said, my day was not shit. And I hope you guys did have a good day. So there you go for an opening of a live tonight, right? Hello to Juanson and hello to my beautiful How are you guys doing? I don't know why I opened up with this. I watched it like 10 minutes ago and I thought, oh, how fantastic. I love that because some days you just keep trying and trying and trying and trying. And what happens as you try and try and try, nothing works ever, ever, ever. And you just get more upset. That's it, Lilith. You are saying it in such a more beautiful and polite way, but what I listened to was really quite vulgar, but it was so, in French we would say cru. It was so perfect the way that it was said that it was quite interesting. All right, that being said, enough bibble babble about me. I hope you guys had a nice day. Let's go and see Eki. If our beautiful Amy is here, please do send me your questions. Lovely. Because I'm going to go back and see, but no, I do not have your questions yet, but I do have our beautiful Maria. If she's somewhere around, I'm not sure if your questions are here, but I do know that I got a story of yours. So here we go. Like that. And Lilith, I have not told you yet, but you will be receiving some type of a surprise into the following 2-3 days. If you receive it before Juanson, because I sent out one before the other, well, don't say anything. Well, there you go. Yeah, and you just go into your hermit. That's it. And you had to feed your furry bear. That's it. And get your witchy juice. I was just talking about that, how tonight is full moon, guys. It is time for manifestations. It is time to take out your crystals and your decks and everything that you've got that you just want to power on up and go for it. Yeah, yes. Something is coming your way, my beautiful Lilith, and something is coming Juanson's way also. If one of you guys receive it before the other, please don't mention what it is because they're like identical twins. Okay, so don't say anything to the other unless you both receive, that's it. At least wait until the 10th. Okay, into the following 3 days is what I've been told. So yeah, just keep a secret. That being said, let's continue. Let's go and see for Eki at 3 minutes and 20 seconds. All right. Thank you so very much, my beautiful Lilith. And Juanson and Lilith, please let me know, both of you guys, whenever you do receive it, or just text each other. Hey, Juanson, I got something. Did you get something? And if Juanson says yes, then it's all good. If he says no, don't say anything. Okay, so the blunt deck. Let's go for it. The blunt deck. What do we have? The blunt deck. Here we go. It is witchy time tonight, guys. It is manifestation, guys. So, hey, Juanson, you are so very bright. And you're actually not too far from the truth, but it's not that. Yeah, it's not that, but you're somewhat close. Okay, I'm going to be giving you an offer soon, Eki. All right, my beautiful Lilith, and I'll let you know if I receive anything from Juanson, and you guys can share together, or we can all share. How's that? I know that we will be together. It's not a voodoo doll, Lilith. Don't worry, sweetie. I'm going to tell you how I truly do feel. Also, leave me alone, please. Lilith, stop guessing, you devil. Stop it. Also, I need to be having more fun, followed out by, I want you to know that I am feeling a little bit insecure. And I know that we are on hold, but I do want you to know that I am coming back for you. Sometimes, Lilith, you're just scary. That's what I have to say. Sometimes you're scary, and I will say nothing else. The love notes. Hello, my beautiful high priestess. How are you doing tonight? On to a beautiful change of subject. How are you feeling? What is happening with your housing? You're not liking the vibe of your roommates. Oh no, sweetie. Yeah, that's it, Lilith. I'm not speaking to you anymore. Yeah, you can do that green face. Yeah, you can do that all right. So, let's go forward over here and let's go see what I've got into the love notes. Enough sabotage of Ecky's reading. I can't stop thinking about you. You are always in my dreams. And I want you to know that parts of me are kind of broken. And I'm afraid that I might just hurt you if I do show you them. Also, I have been depressed lately and things have truly been really quite hard upon me. I want you to know that I have tried to replace you. And then I realized that you are absolutely irreplaceable. And now that you're gone, I'm simply just missing you. All right. I am scared sometimes to get a little bit too nervous. Yeah, Lilith, I'm still not going to comment upon that. Still not going to comment upon it. I'm not going to comment. I'm going to leave it as it is. But I love you. Maybe we are better off separated at this moment. And I really do feel as though we do need to talk about absolutely everything. And 3 other decks of my choice. Yes. Okay, I'm going to go and see this one because I haven't seen it in a long time. And I do like it. If ever you guys do see Amy, I know you will tell me, but I'm just saying, just in case, send me out those index fingers. Okay, so what do we have over here? I want to offer you an exclusive committed relationship, and I will do absolutely everything that I can to make us happy. I feel as though sometimes I kind of push you away because I feel a little bit smothered, a little bit unworthy of your love, of your kindness, and maybe even of your affection. Your intuition says something, right, Juanson? Send me an email. Tell me one word. Okay, say it here, Juanson, because I'm really curious, but I will not comment upon it. I will not comment, but I am curious about it if you do want to, share it on out. Even though we are going through a rough patch, my feelings for you have not changed, and things will get better. I absolutely do promise. I have a lot going on in my life right now, and I can't quite give you the attention that you deserve. Now, I am feeling like I want to go and see. This is a little bit of a different deck. I'm going to go and grab it over here. Here we go. All right. Okay. Guys, don't say anything. Yes, that's it. Yeah. No more talking about it. You'll know in like 3 days. Which is really, really quick. Yeah. So here we go. Oh, yeah, right, Lilith. Yes, you're just being subliminal with your imagery now. Okay. I feel as though what seemed so sweet in the past is a little bit bitter right now. I feel as though you're slowly walking away from me, and I do miss you, and I don't want you to walk away from me. You are about to get yeeted by me, Lilith. You definitely are with your imagery and your words. Don't try to be sneaky. I see you, sweetie. I know where you're going with this. I didn't send you pot, by the way. No. I have to say, because he had a bunch of herbs, right? Also, painful endings. It is difficult. It is difficult, this ending that has happened. I kind of feel as though I'm a little bit hopeless right now, and I don't really want this cycle to end. I also want you to know that I am thinking about a new beginning. I am into an awakening. I do want something new. I am trying, and I am actually looking for that new perspective into this relationship. And let me go over here. I know, right, Monson? It was all like Herbie stuff. So, I want to hold you into my arms and I want to feel our bodies unite, but as one. Oh, of course that is, Lilith. Of course it is, Sage, sweetie. I get you. I daydream about you, and sometimes it's sexual, and other times I just kind of visualize our future together. Also, I want you to know that I believe that we are coming into union, and I'm tired of being away from you physically. I'm trying to process my fears so I can come back to you. My beautiful High Priestess, you're coming on up next. If Maria is somewhere around, let us know, my lovely. And Amy, I'm waiting for Maria and Amy. Maria and Amy. Okay. Oh, there you go, Lilith. Yeah, I know what you're getting to. I'm just not talking about it. I know what you're talking about with your Herbie stuff for potions. I definitely do. I do. And again, you're going to be yeeted soon. Yes. And I would hate to do so because I love you so much. Okay, let's continue. And I can't keep secrets, so let's change the subject. I don't want you to be with anybody else. I want to be able to reconcile with you. I can tell that you don't always trust me, and I do want to be able to change that. Thank you, Lilith, for searching out, putting a wide search out for Maria and Amy. I have thought about living together, and oh, look at that. I have a gift for you. I wonder what that gift might be. And let's go to the final deck. Just one moment. I have cards that are playing tricks on me. Here we go. And let's go see this little one over here. All right. I wish that I could share my good news with you whenever I do have some. Also, I can't stop thinking about you. I want you to know that I do want you. I look for you absolutely everywhere. And I couldn't quite let you close to me at that time being, but I want you to know that I do love you unconditionally. Sending you so much love, sweetie. High Priestess, what's happening with your housing? You're not liking the vibe of your roommates at this moment. Let's go and find out what's going on. Okay. Oh, well, there you go. We can take Amy off of the list. I have received Amy's question. So after High Priestess, Amy is going to be the following one up. Thank you, Watson, for finding the witchy juice, sweetie. Okay, so what is happening over here with your housing? You're not really liking the vibes altogether, right? You're listening to a Fight True Log Face on YouTube, and it's so relaxing. It is. You know what, Lilith? It is so interesting. Oh, wait. I'll tell you guys that after, High Priestess. I got to tell you what happened to me today. I told you I had the most beautiful day, but I actually lied. I had a horrible day. Okay, it was beautiful, but it was horrible at the same time. And the log fireplace reminds me of what happened. And I'll tell you guys right after High Priestess. Okay, so that being said, my beautiful High Priestess, what is happening for you over here? Well, let's go and see my lovely clash of ambitions over here. Is it possible that both of you and your roommates, you don't really agree on some things? You don't really like the same type of things? I don't feel like you really have the same idea about, it could be anything. It could be about what's relaxing or what's clean or you know, what is good and what is, there's a lot of things that seem to be going over here, and I'm definitely going to get you onto the vibes. I feel like we're a little bit onto a side of a conflict that's going to be coming upon. You have a lot of your own stuff, and you're focused on, you really don't have time for anybody else's BS, right? And this is what I'm seeing. But I kind of feel like the fact that you don't really have any of that time for their businesses and what is happening towards them is most likely actually going to be causing somewhat of a conflict over here. I see like a conflict that is arising, that is on its way, but it's not appearing right away. It's going to take like a month or two before it actually does arrive into your life. I'm getting over here the devil, which is telling me that for some reason I kind of feel like you're a little bit stuck into that position. Even if you did want to move, I don't quite feel like it is that right time to do so. I don't feel like it is the right place. And I just kind of feel like it's a little bit last minute. So I will say over here, my beautiful, that I kind of feel like you're a little bit stuck into this position. And what they're really wanting from you, I know that you're focused onto your own stuff and you're not really interested into it, but that's where the main problem is. That's what's really going on. It could be either one, my beautiful Lilith. Dry or fresh changes absolutely nothing. The most important in any time of witchcraft, any type, is your intention. It doesn't change anything, sweetie. What I'm going to have to say over here for you, my beautiful high priestess, the only thing that your roommates actually want from you is a little bit of attention, just a little bit. So if you are able to, I don't know, I know that you got a lot of stuff going on, but maybe, just maybe, it could actually be good for you to a little bit leave your own problems and go and see what their problems are. You know, it sounds bad, but it is what it is, and it is true. When you hear other people's problems, sometimes you think, oh my gosh, my problems are not all that bad. Or sometimes you just feel like you're a little bit less lonely because you're not the only one who does have some problems and who does have some challenges coming your way. So sometimes it actually gives a certain fair exchange, which could actually be interesting, even if you're not interested in doing it at this moment. So I'm going to say, I don't feel like anything really bad is going to be happening. There is going to be somewhat of a conflict that's going to be arising within the following 4 to 6 weeks if nothing changes. If you do want to spend just a tiny little bit with them, a little bit of a time with them, I feel as though they'll be happy with that, and you're going to actually not have that conflict over here. I feel as though into their mind, the whole point of being roommates is, yes, you know, we're sharing this apartment, we're sharing these fees and so on, but it's also a little bit about talking to each other, spending a little bit of time with each other, and, you know, really just understand. And I feel as though your perception, anyways, of it at this moment is a little bit different. So what could really be good for you if you don't want to exchange with them and you don't want to create any problems, the way that you could avoid it is simply by telling them, you know what, it's not that I'm not interested in you guys, that I don't want to talk with you, but I've got my own load of problems and I just need to focus on myself right now. So don't think about me being mean or upset or, you know, anything in any kind of way. I just need to figure out my own stuff. I'll be around to you guys whenever, you know, that is done. You know, just don't take it personally. It could be a way that you could kind of go around all of this. They don't want anything bad with you. They really don't. Like, you don't want anything bad with them. They just have a little bit of a different perception of what a roommate is. And I know you're just really busy, right? And it's really nothing personal. I feel like you just really need to let them know, sweetie. Hello to Anim Ann. Nice to see you again, lovely. I say let them know, and you're pretty much going to solve all the problems. From the moment that you tell them what is going on and how you're feeling, that it is nothing personal, whenever your own stuff is over with and everything is good and it is clear, you'll be able to, it's going to be different. And then it'll speak back and it's okay too, right? Yeah. But I kind of feel like sometimes when you do speak and they don't necessarily speak on back, it's a little bit like, well, you do this to me, so I'm going to do this a little bit to you, a little bit like a revenge. There's nothing like sitting around a table, my beautiful high priestess, and just laying your cards out onto the ground. It's not about saying, you know, it's not about pointing anybody to the finger. Nobody has done anything wrong. They really just want to get to know you. They want to share with you because they want to get to know you because they think that you are a very interesting person. If you're not able to give that right away, just let them know. Let them know that whenever you're ready, you'll let them know, and it's going to be okay. Sending you so much love, my beautiful high priestess. Now, before I go and see Amy, I got to tell you guys about my day, because here you go. Lilith is talking about her fireplace, right? Well, how you're watching on YouTube that beautiful fireplace, and I used to watch it with my son, with Matthias, when he was really little. We used to play games upstairs, and into the month of like end of November, beginning of December, I used to put that fireplace kind of crackling kind of a thing, and it was so lovely. And it, we used to play games, and we used to do a bunch of stuff when I was playing. But that just goes to remind me of what happened to my day. Last night after the live, guys, I went upstairs. And I go into the living room, and I go onto the couch, and I was onto a well-known shopping site that everybody knows about, but no affiliation whatsoever. I know it's your virtual fireplace, and yeah, but anyways, I go up, and I'm there, and I'm on my phone, and I'm hearing like little noises. And I'm like, what the hell is that? What is that? And I'm like, it almost sounds like it's coming from the Christmas tree upstairs. Like there's gifts there. And I'm like, do we have like a mouse in the house or something? I don't know. I was kind of worried. I kept on shopping onto the very well known website that wants and knows very much. I know, isn't it, Lilith? And then I realized, oh my God, I saw with my phone, and the light of the phone, something dripped from a light. And I thought, oh my God, what the hell is that? And there I was going, and I got my flashlight onto my phone to see what's going on. And we had water infiltration coming from our ceiling. Yes, I had teams today. Do I have my beauty? I do, Watson. You're so good. I got the red one, not the white one, but the red one. Yeah. Anyways, I had water come into my house, guys. I did. I needed roof repair today because apparently the people who built our house did not necessarily build it correctly. They didn't put all the ceilings as they should. So I have water infiltration coming down my walls, dripping down my lights. And yeah, so anyways, that's my story. So I had insurance over here today. Tomorrow they're coming with like huge fans, and they're like drying everything. It's hell. It's hell. Seriously. And the water has like been dropping on down. They're going to have to do the whole hardwood floor upstairs. They got to rip it all apart and put it new because the water went underneath it. It is horrible. I have thousands of dollars of repairs. Well, okay, I have a certain amount to pay out, but the insurance has a fair amount to pay out themselves. So yeah, that was my day. It was kind of crazy. So I had a beautiful day, but at the same time, I had a chaotic day because I had water coming up. Now I have no electricity upstairs into my upstairs living room because I don't want our house to catch on fire. Yeah, it's crazy. And then Lilith, I text my electrician, of course. I said, I really need you. I got electricity problems. I don't want to catch on fire. But my electrician was sleeping, so that's my story. Yeah. Hello, my beautiful Maria. I got you, sweetie. I'm going to go and sound that. Yes. I sound better. Yes, I still have the cold, but on medication, it's going much better. The Beauty and the Beast movie. So you know what? I know what that means. I know, Watson. I'm going to be waiting. Yes, yes, and yes. Oh my God, Lilith. Luckily, I have insurance. You have no choice but to have insurance. Absolutely. Yes, luckily, I do have insurance. But believe me, they'll be asking me for that extra money next year when I renew. You don't know if you should ask about my day, right? It's been nice, Carrie. It's been nice. And if I look at the blessings into the whole thing, we actually wanted to redo our hardwood floor upstairs because our kids kind of scratch it every once in a while. And well, the goodness in it is that the insurance is going to change it all, the whole thing. So there you go. There's good into the bad all the time. There's always a silver lining, guys. Okay, so here we go. Let's go forward. Hello to Info Entertainment 999. It is nice to see you. I am moving on over to Maria now. So Maria, let me go forward and let me go and see what's going on. As I can understand over here, you did not get to see, but I'm going to go and read correctly what's going on. Actually, Maria, I'm so sorry. I'm not with you yet. I'm moving over to our beautiful Amy. So Amy is up next. Amy and then Maria. So Amy is going to be at 24 minutes. And enough about me. Let's go see what's going on with Amy. And here we go. Okay. You know that I'm excited about making snow and having fun with kids, right? Of course I am, but I don't like snow. Yes, it's been raining over here, which I'm so delighted for it. I'm so happy about the rain. I prefer the rain than the snow. So you fell asleep last night. That's okay, sweetie. You actually came on in right at the nick of time before we ended. Cancer's mom, thoughts about you. Let's go see Cancer's mom's thoughts about you. I know, right, Anine? You got to look at the silver lining at all the times. Yes, my house will be a little bit chaotic for like 3-4 months, but, well, they'll redo the whole hardwood floor and they'll paint everything and they'll fix everything up absolutely perfect. So, you got to look at the goodness. All right, it's the way you have to see things in life. You got a bad and you've got a good that goes with it. No hay mal que por bien no venga. Yes, absolutely. Yes, I like that. That is absolutely fantastic, love. My gosh, you are good in Spanish. Yes. Okay, here we go. I'm going to stop shuffling these cards and I'm going to go and answer over here, Amy. So, Cancer's mom, thoughts about you. Do you still feel as though she's a little bit strange? That something is a little bit off? Because the last few times we talked, you kind of felt like something was a little bit off, right? Okay, so she's feeling a little bit drained. She's actually feeling a little bit less frustrated than she did last time. She's feeling a little bit closer to you. So I don't actually feel as though she is as suspicious. Well, she still believes that something is going on, but I don't feel like she's actually upset with you, because I feel as though last time she was upset with you and the vibe was kind of weird and it was kind of off, because she's always pretty much wanted you to be, you know, the daughter-in-law. So it was weird. And you say, yeah, you still haven't heard from her, right? Not sure if her and wife are getting along. I'm actually going to have to say, as for her and wife, I don't necessarily feel as though they're getting along. But I feel as though she's kind of warming up to the idea of what has happened. I feel like the main problem that is going on with his mom is that it's all about tradition. It's all about the values, if you will. She has ideas, she has thoughts, and you kind of came into play a little bit within them, right? And this is what I'm seeing. So she's feeling a little bit hurt by all of this. And she's feeling a little bit hurt, actually, that you didn't necessarily say anything to her, because, well, I mean, maybe she would have said something, but into her mind, she would have just preferred that you would have said something. So I'm going to say we're less upset than we used to be. We are accepting the situation as it is, but nothing much more. I don't feel as though you can expect any type of call or any type of reach out coming from her into the following, weeks, or I'm going to say all the way into the following 2 months or so. Cancer's wife and wife's energy, one for another. What do we have? So Cancer and wife's energy for one another. What is happening with them? Cancer and wife's energy, one for another. Here we go. They're actually trying to find a lot of mental strength. It's difficult onto both of them. As much as Cancer wants something, she wants something else. It's difficult to combine both of them together. I feel as though we are a lot into the reality, into the clarity, and to, we've made a lot of poor choices into the past, as much as he has, as she has. And what do we do with that? How do we move on forward with that? That is where the main problem comes upon. That is where we're questioning ourselves an awful lot. So I will say to you over here, I feel like their energy is a little bit into the same, but different. They're both looking to figure out how to get back together, but they're both unable to do so, because he is still not willing to give you up and she is not willing to forgive what he has done. So the energy is an energy of, it's almost like, how could you say? It's like a pull and a tug, like a plus and a minus, like magnets is what I want to say. where, you know, the opposites just kind of attract. We want something and it is so, so strong, yet we're not quite able to get it. This is it. Cancer's energy with Amy. Cancer's energy with Amy. Cancer's energy with Amy over here. Here we go. We want to move on forward. We want to have success. We want to have achievement. At the same time, though, I feel as though we need to be, and we're still feeling stuck into a situation. So his energy is, we don't want to lose you. We don't want to get rid of you. We want to keep you. But we are kind of feeling binded into this relationship, into the way that we don't want to go anywhere. Therefore, we're caught into it. We're binding into it. And we don't want you to let us go neither. Therefore, again, we are consciously sticking into this relationship because we cannot let you go. And we cannot necessarily think of a future without you in it. Well, what is he thinking until that time? What is he thinking until bedtime? So what is he thinking until bedtime? Let's go and find out. Okay. Until bedtime over here. I'm getting that we're confused. I'm getting a little bit of we have that confusion. We have a want to compromise. But we also have a little bit of manipulation that is necessary. So altogether, I'm going to say we're thinking about our life. We're thinking about what the next movement is going to be. Because those three words that I have said, lack of action, compromise, and emotional manipulation, pretty much sums up as much your relationship as the relationship that he has onto the other side. So what is he thinking about until he does go to bed? He's thinking about his life altogether. What can I do that's going to make it better? What can I do that is going to bring me something good? How can I achieve? How can I achieve to be with both women that I do love at the very same time? Is there a possibility or not? And if not, what do I truly do? Do I really have an option? I feel like he's looking at all these things. If we move on forward to the following 3 months, I'm getting over here some stability. We're looking for more stability, more long-term, more opportunity. Financially speaking, we're looking for more money. I'm actually going to have to say we have a lot of passion towards you. We're looking to continue to make our life better. We're looking for more money. But I'm actually going to have to say also, I don't really feel like into the following 3 months that the wife is as much there. So she's not out of the cards, but her vibes are very, very low key. I don't see her much into it. I feel as though he is more thinking about himself now and what he wants and what he desires, because he's feeling as though it's not going to be working out with a wife. So I'm going to say Amy into the next 3 months altogether over here for you with Cancer. Well, into the following 3 months, he slowly seems to be a little bit disconnecting from the wife. Therefore, that is going to be good for you. But he's still going to be stuck a little bit into his own place. He doesn't want to get into a relationship. Other than that, what I can say is for you, a certain stability. I don't see a lot of ups. I don't see a lot of downs. I'm going to say what you have right now, financially speaking, is pretty much what you're going to get. It's pretty much what you can count on. So if you go to work 2-3 times, a week, or you have a certain amount of contracts per week, you can pretty much count the same amount of contracts coming up into the following 3 months. I don't see anything going down, but I don't necessarily see anything coming on up. So I'm going to say a certain stability, financially speaking. Other than that, I'm glad to say I don't see anything, so nothing bad coming upon for you. Let's go and see our dear Maria. Let's do this like that. And wait, let me just do that. I'm going to go and read your mail, my beautiful Maria, that I didn't have time yet. I'm going to go see what's going on into the live. I know, sweetie. And if I move on forward over here, hold on. So my beautiful Maria, let me go see. I'm actually going to go into PayPal also and go see if you did post any questions there or if they're all into your email. Your email does not seem all that long, so let's go and find out. Okay, hold on. And I want to go over here. Maria, I'm on my way, sweetie. I just want to go and make sure that you did not send me any questions in PayPal and everything is into the email. Okay, perfect. So, my lovely Maria, here you go. Hey! Oh, yes, we have Carrie already also. My beautiful, nice to see you. So, Carrie's going to be up next. Okay, so you sent an email. You sent email. Your students and yourself saw him there standing, looking at you. But then again, not sure that it was him. Well, what is that? What is going on, Maria? Honestly. Yeah, you didn't do it all that long, which is good because I did not have time to read it before the actual live. Yeah, you wrote it in PayPal, but it was an email. I'm going to go and check out an email just 1 second, okay? So, Carrie, you're going to be up next. I'm just going to go and read what's going on with Maria, although I already got the gist of it all. Yes, that's it, because Friday is coming up. We're already Wednesday. Now you're going to have to stay all nice and sexy and dolled up until Friday. And you were doing your modeling walk on the catwalk. Oh, I love that. That is sexy you. But nothing. No way. And you say at one point he was there, but then, but then wait, by you, but when you look, no one was there. Huh. Okay. Let me go see. And you don't know if it was him. Is he missing you? Does he still feel for you? Okay, you're going nuts now, right? Aren't you? Okay, well, let's go see. Was it him or is it not him? If it was him, he's just like becoming like a peeping Tom. What is that? Hello, Jade Price. Nice to see you again, sweetie. And thank you for your donation. What is going on with that? Oh, Maria, that is interesting. It is exciting. It is strange. It is a whole bunch of things all kind of combined together. Okay, I'm curious. Let's go find out what's going on. Was he, stalking you into your dance class? What kind of dancing, by the way, my beautiful Maria? What kind of dancing do you teach? Just out of curiosity, what kind of dancing are you teaching, lovely? You walked by his office, but he seemed busy talking to another staff, so you just kept walking and not sure that he saw you. I know. I mean, is he there just kind of stalking you at the window? That becomes weird, Maria. Weirdly obsessive. Okay, we're going to go and find this out. Let's go and see. So up next is going to be Carrie, followed out by Ajat. And let's go and find out, was it him? He's actually really quite feeling trapped right now, Maria. Can you believe that? He's feeling trapped. He's kind of feeling like a little bit sad, a little bit into his own place, if you will. He feels like he's a little bit restricted, like he's a little bit kind of caught. He feels like he's a victim is what I'm trying to say. I'm saying a lot of different things, but what I'm truly trying to say is he feels like he is caught into a situation that he doesn't know how to get himself out of. That being said, it doesn't quite answer your question, doesn't it? Anything from flamenco, belly dancing, salsa, tango, and everything, and then the everyday pop. Oh my God, Maria, you're like a sex bomb, sweetie. I love that. I have done flamenco before. I have done belly dancing before. I have done salsa, and I have done tango. Look at that. Oh, I've done hip hop. There you go. That's the end of my dance lessons. I've done hip hop also. Yes. Oh, and ballet. I'm sorry. Ballet. I practice ballet. I'm a little bit on pause because I have no time, but I do ballet, classical ballet. Yes. I don't know how I could forget. I've been doing it for years. Yes, I love that. The moon looks so lovely. I know. Oh my God. I know, Watson. And it's raining here. I can't even see it. I saw it yesterday, but today I cannot. And he loves dancing too, so it was absolutely awesome. Yes. Oh my God. You're like this power couple. Seriously. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, Maria, I took salsa with, I took belly dancing with my best friend. I took salsa with my best friend, and then I took it with my partner that I have right now. I took like 3-4 different classes of it, or like sessions of it. And then I've been actually doing ballet myself. I have a ballet bar into my office right next to my desk over here. I have a ballet bar. So yes, I'm all for the dancing. I absolutely love it. I have no time for it, but I love it. It is so liberating. Oh, but Lilith, I saw it yesterday and I saw it before yesterday. It was absolutely gorgeous. It was like winking at me, seriously. Now you're thinking of him, right? There you go. The moon. What is the moon thinking about? How did the moon make you think of Roberto, Maria? What is going on? Okay, it's the cold moon, but Maria is wanting to feel warm by this moon. So let's go for it. I'm going to have to say over here, was it him? I truly do feel like it was him. Absolutely no doubt about it over here. He's feeling kind of sad. He's feeling a little bit stuck into his own position, to his own little mind. Well, hello, Sean. How are you doing, sweetie? It is spell night today, Sean. It is. There you go. The romantic moon. Oh, yes, I know. I've already been talking about the moon tonight. It is a romantic, sexy kind of moon, isn't it? Because the moon just makes you want to do sexy things, doesn't it? It's a full moon. It makes you go wild. It makes you go crazy. Kind of feel like Roberto was a little bit into that. It was all about the sexiness, all about the, let me be a little bit strange and just kind of spy onto my Maria over here. So was it him? I will say that it is a yes. How is he feeling? How is he doing? He's feeling kind of trapped into his emotions. I feel like more and more he wants more and more, yet he still does not want any variations. He doesn't want any openings, any modifications, which is where there is a really big clash between what we want and what we desire and how we're actually feeling. He's kind of like stuck into the whole middle of it, right? I know, right, Maria? Yeah, the sexy moon. Let's go for it. So I'm going to have to say over here, you know what? I really wish for you upon the following full moon that you are dancing your beautiful salsa with Roberto outside of that beautiful full moon, or into a living room with the curtains open with a full moon, whatever it is you want with a full moon. I wish it upon you, sweetie. I'm going to say, to answer your question as for today, that it was him. That he has been feeling a little bit sad lately because he's got a lot of wants, he's got a lot of desires, and it kind of feels like sometimes maybe he has made a little bit of a mistake into the way that, he's been wanting, right? He's been wanting to take a break, yet now he's got the break, and now he's just wanting you back, right? So he's just kind of feeling like he's a little bit lost into his emotions altogether, and his ego is a little bit affected by this. So this is another reason why he's kind of staying a little bit onto the side. I know. And you actually did your moves, didn't you? And you were moving, and you're showing, that's what you were doing on the catwalk, and you pass us off. Oh, you're so adorable. I so want to be there. I so want to go and see what's going on over there. Now you want sexy night again, right? I'm so sorry, Watson. There you go. I ruined it again for you. And we're Wednesday. Wednesday would not normally be a sexy night, Watson. Was it not Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday? We had extended it, right? Yeah, I'm so sorry. I actually found, Juanson, just to add like a cherry onto the top of your sadness, I actually found a deck that I had ordered of pure sexiness that I never used. Honestly, it's onto a table next to my office that I never even touched. And when I looked at it, it's not that I have bad thoughts about you, Juanson, but I looked at it and I thought about it and I thought, oh my God, Juanson would so love these messages with Elizabeth. Yeah, so hopefully we'll be able to bring that back at some point. It was usually Friday through Sunday, right? Yeah. So he feels for you. He does. And he was kind of stalking you, which is kind of good and exciting, isn't it? So you're guessing Thursday and Friday you're going to talk. Absolutely no doubt about it. Anything coming along with your relationship? Let me go and find it out. My beautiful Carrie, don't go too far because you're going to be up next. I'm going to go and see what's happening with you into your love life, sweetie. Is Sag creating any problems towards you, or is he being a sweetie pie? We're going to go and find that out, Carrie, in just one moment. So into the meanwhile, let me go and see over here for Maria. I know, what, really, seriously. I would love to tell you all the explicit stuff that I have onto that deck, Juanson, but it is so hot and sexy. I can't say it. I will be banned of YouTube, so I will zip my mouth. Hello, Carrie. I won't let your imagination go kind of fiercely within that, Hanson. Sometimes there's nothing better than, you know, your imagination, right? Imagine a little bit like the Beatles songs, sweetie. I know the Beatles songs has nothing to do with sex, but okay. But you know what, Hanson? I love you. I do. And I like to torture the people that I love, so it's a little bit of a torture towards you, but know that I care for you quite deeply, or else I would not be torturing you such as we are. I know, it's kind of exciting being stalked by Roberto, right? And that's when you really know that you really like somebody, when you enjoy being stalked by him. Okay, so I know, seriously, yes, the house would be on fire, the chat would be on fire. Well, will you be damned? Yes, you can imagine. You go for it once. The deck actually has fire all around it, Hanson, and I kid you not. It is so 3x. It is, yes, it's like a movie, sweetie. So I'm going to have to say over here, my beautiful Maria, is he interested into somebody else? Absolutely not. So I say you go for it and you enjoy your stalking with Roberto, my beautiful. Now I see you guys dancing salsa and everything. That is so sexy. You guys, Maria, whenever you guys get back together, I don't really go on TikTok, but I do see some TikTok because of some sites. I go on Instagram and I go onto YouTube Shorts, and sometimes there's TikToks mixed into it. So yeah, you should definitely go and be one of those sexy couples who just kind of dance that, you know, that salsa and stuff. I think they are the most beautiful couples ever. I love it. It is so hot, so sexy. It is so sweet. I love it. So you and Roberto, I'll be waiting for a video, sweetie. So it's safe to say that he did. Yes, exactly it is. Yeah, torturing out of love is so very ooh la la-ly, right? Yeah, ooh la la-ly. What is la la-ly? Hello, my beautiful Sierra. How are you doing, sweetie? Okay, enough torture. Enough torturing our Juanson. Yeah, I'm going to be the first to know. Please, please, please. And you guys have got to go and get yourself a bunch of followers by doing one of those sexy dances together, sweetie. Yeah, I know. Hola Maria, Sean, right? Ooh la la. All right, I'm going to go and see Carrie over here. Is what? Lisa is Sagittarius writing somebody else instead of me wanting to. Okay, so things are not better. Let me go and see. Oh, thank you so very much, Maria. It is the whole point of being here, getting your answers, feeling loved, feeling understand, and why don't we have some fun at it? Because if I was depressing, who the heck would come and see us, right? It would not be fun. Thank you for coming here. You are just as fun as we are. You're absolutely adorable. I love you, Maria. Your energy is pure fire. You go and practice your catwalk. You dance your beautiful hot salsa, sweetie. And you turn Roberto on, or Mr. Roberto. Let's go and see Carrie, what is going on. Love you, Maria. Carrie, my lovely, let me read and let me see. So, I don't know all that much about the OnlyFans, I have to say. I do know that I know a little bit about it. The only thing that I truly do hear about that is that there's a lot of 3X kind of stuff over there. But I know it's not all that stuff. So let me go see. So is that for his own personal use or, okay. Let me go and see for your very first question to begin with. Let's go for it. Okay. Here we go. Thank you, my beautiful Sierra. I am doing good, my lovely. I will be with you, my beautiful. Shortly, I'm with Carrie, moving over to Ajat, and you're going to be up next, Sierra. So there's one more before you after Carrie. You said what you need to say via email. Who are you talking to, Lilith? Did you send me something via email? I don't know. And you have one above that one? Okay, hold on. Let me go see. Oh, very... Oh, Lilith, you're so hilarious. I don't know. I don't know, sweetie. Yeah, that's what... You're so hilarious. Lilith, I have to say, perhaps, just perhaps, is because, you know, before coming on live, I actually was speaking with electricians, so maybe it has some type of vibes that are just kind of transpiercing through me, sweetie. I don't know. I'll give you an update after the live, sweetie. I will. And you can let me know what you think. I don't know. Okay, so let's continue over here. Now I see what you're talking about into your email. Gmail was just a little bit slow to send it to me. Okay, so Carrie, Sagittarius wanting somebody else instead of you to replace you. And I'm going to go and find the other one, which I don't quite know what it is that you wrote. Let me just go and find you. Okay. Maria. I don't see the other one, my lovely. I'm going to answer this one. If you're able to maybe take it and copy paste it, what your previous question is that is not into your email, let me know, okay? I said, the way I said it, let me send you a whip. All right. Okay. I got it. Yes, and yes. Yes. Yes, you haven't. You do not. What is that? Juanson does not have a whip. Is that what we're discussing about over here? All right, Juanson. Because we love you, we will be sending you a whip for Valentine's Day. Oh, you still need to realize that song. You're not talking about whips. All right. Okay. I'm going to go and see. So, beautiful Carrie, please do send me your other question. I do not see it into the live, sweetie. I'm going to answer the one that you put into the chat, and I'm going to move over to your PayPal, but please post the other one, okay? All right, let me go see. I know, seriously. Electricians, they just put heat into your life. Seriously, that's what they're all about, right? They want to put that heat into your life, and they're really good at it. So let's continue. I'm going to have to say over here, wait, what? Oh, is the what for the whip? What are you looking for? What answers are you looking for, Juanson, before we get ourselves into trouble? With somebody else. Is there somebody else he is wanting more? Oh, no, I got that question, sweetie. I did not get the other one. Yeah. All right, okay. Yes, of course, Juanson. We can do that for you. Absolutely. No doubt about it. You know, you can use that whip in different ways, Juanson. It can be gentle. There's all different kind of ways you can do it. I mean, why not? Yeah. Go for it, sweetie. A whip can be nice and gentle, like it can be really painful. Depends, I guess, what you're doing with it. That being said, I will say nothing more about it. Once I'm going to let you figure out what you want to do with it. So, that being said, I'm going to change the subject also. So the question is the one that I did get. Okay, I got you, my beautiful Carrie, but I thought you said there was a second one and I did not see it. So is he talking with somebody else? Is he trying to replace you altogether? I do not feel as though he is trying to replace you in any kind of a way. Okay, I've got you, sweetie. What I can see over here is that he's not going absolutely anywhere. He is still staying stuck a little bit into that hanged man type of position where he's not going anywhere. Now, is he looking at other possibilities? He's not looking at other possibilities of people to be with into a relationship. I feel like what is really, really important over here with Sag is that Sag being into the position that he is in, he is able to meet different people. He is able to contact different people because of what he is doing for the friend, right? So he's already a little bit stuck into a middle that is, I'm going to say somewhat negative, not really a positive thing altogether, but he's a little bit stuck into it in order to get something good for him. Now, while being stuck into it, it's a little bit difficult to actually say no to some of those things, isn't it? I do not feel as though he is doing anything in any kind of way. He is not cheating on you, but he does like to look. He does like to a little bit make believe that he could be interested or something of the such, but nothing much more. So I will say to you over here, my lovely, that is he trying to talk to somebody else in order to replace you? Absolutely not. I feel as though he is not even keeping his options open whatsoever. He is just into that position, into that place where he has people that are readily available to him, that are close to him, that he must vision, that he must analyze, that he must figure out if it is good for the other. Therefore, it implicates him into a lot of different decisions and a lot of different environments that are really not good for a couple, really not good for a relationship altogether. The good news is that he's not doing anything with them and he's not trying to replace you. So I will say that you're good onto that one. You are doing good, Sean. You are doing good in your Spanish, sweetie. Oh my gosh. Okay. No, we were talking about whipping, sweetie. We were not talking about no song. And that just goes to show you how pure of heart you are, our Juanson. How pure and lovely and kind. How you are the most beautiful knight of all. It is my pleasure, sweetie. But honestly, my beautiful Carrie, I know, my God, you are... I know, sweetie. You are stuck into a position, and thank you, my beautiful Anim. You're stuck into a position where you're with somebody who must do something in order to get something back, therefore is stuck into a place that is not good, that is not favorable, that is not positive. A place where, yes, there's a lot of temptation, where, yes, it could seem really, really quite bad for you, but what you must realize above all is that he's not into this for that. He's not cheating on you. He doesn't want to cheat on you. He has not changed his mind. I feel like at a certain point, whenever you kind of get stuck into this type of content, it is, and it really does begin to be content. It begins to be work. It begins to be less exciting, less provocative, and it begins to be what it is, something that I must do in order to get something better for myself. And I feel like this is what he's actually working on right now. And you say, if Sag is really messaging or flirting you and doing any video chats with her, basically cheating on you with her. I'm going to take out some more cards because I was checking out your first actual message, which is in relation to this one. But I don't feel like he's cheating on you whatsoever. I don't. I really, really don't, sweetie. So I'm going to have to say over here, our hermit, he's not doing anything whatsoever. He is into his soul searching. He is trying to balance things all together, but he's not looking for that at all. He's looking for the long-term view, and the long-term view he can find with you. And then quiet, and then there you go. What is he doing tonight? What is he doing now? Is he busy or not? Let's go see. So what is he doing tonight? What is he up to? What is he up to? Let's go and see. Finding peace. He's trying to see the light. He's trying to figure out things. I'm going to say he is at home. He's doing his own stuff, sweetie. I don't feel like he's cheating. I don't feel like he's talking with anybody. I'm actually going to have to say I don't know what he does onto his own spare time. I do feel like he is at his computer. But I don't know if he's studying. I don't know if he's doing banking. I don't know what he is doing at his computer, but I do see him at his computer. But I don't feel as though he's cheating on you. So I'm going to say whatever is going on at that computer is okay. What are his thoughts and feelings for you? Let's go and find that one out. Ajat, my lovely, you are coming on up next, sweetie. So what are his feelings for you? Okay, his feelings for you over here. Oh my gosh. We are wanting to be practical. We are wanting to be a provider towards you. We are wanting that love. We are wanting that contemplation. We're wanting to be closer to you. We're wanting to have that goodness. We're wanting to have family into the future. We're wanting to have wealth, and we're wanting to really be with you. So what we're actually trying to do right now, his thoughts and feelings towards you is deep love, contentment, and wanting to look towards a future, but into a family, into a certain unity, if you will. Let me go and see for your regular questions, and then I'm going to move on forward to our pendulum. Hello, Simran. How are you doing tonight, sweetie? And thank you. So Ajat, Sierra, Anim, and Simran are going to be up next. Hello to Fatine Me. Nice to see you. Hello, Ramona, also. How are you doing, Simran, tonight? How are you feeling? It is nice to see you again. So here we go with our 8 of Cups. Okay, my lovely. Is he going anywhere? No. 8 of Cups, reverse position. Absolutely perfect. I know, right, Lilith? You're thinking the same thing as me. Is Fatine me Fatine is what you're wondering, ain't it? When I saw Fatine me, I thought, oh my God, could that be Fatine? But I don't think it is. I think it is somebody else. But interesting, because it is a particular name altogether. So Fatine me, if we don't already know you, welcome to the channel, my sweetie. And if we do, I say welcome on back. My beautiful, does he still love you? Does he still want to be with you? Is he still looking towards this beautiful relationship with you? Absolutely. Yes, yes, and yes. So I don't want you to worry about it. Okay, sweetie? He loves you. He's still looking towards that future. My beautiful Carrie, I know that you're sad. I know that you're frustrated. I know that you've got all these emotions that are stuck within you, and you just kind of want to explode, and you just want to reach out towards him, but he's not always available to talk or to anything, and you don't really get your answers, and it is frustrating as hell. I want you to know that he loves you and he cares for you, and he's not going anywhere. Although sometimes I know that the actual perception of what is going on seems bad, but often our perception of what is and what is truly going on are completely different things. It's our fears and our illusions and everything that just kind of come into play, right? Okay, so let me go and see over here. I want to know over here for our beautiful Carrie. Does Sag love Carrie? Does Sag want to propose to Carrie? When will Sag propose to Carrie? Okay, so we are somewhere around the month of September of next year. Also, I would like to know over here, is Sag cheating on Carrie with anybody? Anybody whatsoever? Is Sag trying to replace our beautiful Carrie? And that is a no also. My beautiful, I'm going to say you're absolutely good, sweetie. Sending you so much love, my beautiful. I want you to know that you're okay. I want you to know that he loves you. I want you to know that he is not cheating onto you. My beautiful Simran, yes, at the moment we don't have any PayPals. We have just finished them. So we have Ajat, Sierra, Anim, and then it is you, sweetie. So you are going to be coming up in just a few moments. So let me just go and see over here. What do I have? I do have our beautiful Fatine. Well, hello, Fatine, and thank you. Don't post your question right away. Okay, my beautiful Fatine, I will be with you quite momentarily. So let's go and see over here. Our beautiful Jat, will you and Patrick be into a relationship? Let's go and find that out right away. And we also, okay, perfect. So, Ajat, will you and Patrick be into a relationship? Here we go. All right, Simran, you go for it, sweetie. I will call your name out, and if you're not here when it is your turn, we will leave you a timestamp, okay? Thank you for letting us know that you're going to be leaving for a few moments. It is my great pleasure, my beautiful Carrie. I don't want you to worry about all of that, okay? Well, there's our king. Hello, Joseph. How are you doing? I kind of feel like Quanson and Joseph King could really make a great oracle deck together. I just have to say it like that. Joseph seems so peaceful and so kind and so loving and so down to earth. And yes, I like your vibe. So yeah. Okay. That being said, Joseph, I'm doing good personally. How are you doing? And Ajat, will you and Patrick be into a relationship? It's looking like we have our guards up at this moment. It's looking like nobody really wants to go anywhere. Nobody wants to leave. I feel like we do have some abundance. We do have a lot of wants. We do have a lot of desires. The problem being is that over here, Patrick, my lovely, is shy. Patrick does not know what to do. Yes, I will let you know that in just one moment, my beautiful Lilith. Absolutely. Oh, I like the fact that you're alive and awake, Joseph. I do. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here, my beautiful Ajat, sweetie, will you and Patrick be into a relationship? For the moment, what I can actually see is that we would like to be into a relationship, but we want to be into a relationship that goes one day at a time. We don't want to look into the long term. I believe that if you put a little bit more intention, a little bit more wants, a little bit more communication, I believe that it can become a relationship. Now, our Emperor in reverse position over here is telling me that we're afraid. Our 9 over here of Wands is telling me we are on guard. We don't quite know what it is that you want. We don't quite know what it is that you would desire from us. Therefore, we need to have that information, okay? So I'm definitely going to have to say over here, I feel as though, yes, a relationship can happen, but, and I have a very important but, it's not just going to happen like that. If you keep doing what you're doing and he keeps doing what you're doing, no relationship will come upon. It is going to be really important for you to stand your ground, to make a move, to knock down his barriers. Goodbye. We don't want those barriers anymore. I'm not looking for a long-term relationship. I'm looking to have, to get to know you, to date, and let's just see where this goes. Let's be comfortable together. Let's start something and just see where that is going to go. And if you're able to do that and you're able to communicate that with him, then I will say a yes. But if you're not into the position to be able to do that at that moment, I will say that it's going to take a really long time, sweetie, because we are feeling, as much as we have a lot of wants and desires, we're feeling insecure. You're in and out, aren't you, my beautiful Amy? Nice to see you, sweetie. I did receive your other donations, sweetie. Thank you so very much, my beautiful Amy. Will you be sending your questions via email or chat, my lovely? Ajat, let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. My bottom line over here, because I said an awful lot of stuff, is if you are willing to let Patrick know that you want this relationship, it'll be a yes. But if you're just kind of dragging things and just kind of waiting for something to happen, it's going to take longer. It's going to kind of procrastinate. Sierra, my lovely, what do I see in love for you? You know that you've been single. I know, for 2 years, right? I know, sweetie. You see people, they're not really good. They kind of come in, they kind of go out. They come in, they go out. They're not really all that great altogether. Let me go see. It's always like somebody has some type of a problem, right? Nothing seems to be happening the way that it should be. So here we go for our beautiful Sierra, followed out by Anim and Simran. Amy, if you're going to send them by email, you can send it right away. Otherwise, I'm with Sierra at this moment. If you would like to send them when I'm with Simran, so in 2 donations from now, it would be perfect. But I can let you know when to send them if you want to. Hold on. I am caught into my carpet. Honestly, I love this carpet, but I'm always stuck into it. Okay. I will check that out, Carrie. Just give me a few moments. I'm going to finish up with Sierra, and I'll go and check that out. So, what is coming for you into love, right? Okay. I know, that is absolutely crazy, sweetie. To charge you $1 per kilometer. It's absolutely nuts. It is nuts, Carrie. You need to move, sweetie. I don't know. There's like people who are abusing of you over there, my lovely. Although I have to say, I kind of get it at the same time today, Carrie. It cost me for $30, not $30, 30 minutes of 2 men onto my roof fixing one little joint problem cost me over $1,000 today. So I get you, Carrie, at the same time. I get you, sweetie. Sometimes I just kind of feel like you've got to pay if you want it to be fixed. It is crazy. They kind of call that emergency, right? And that's where they go and they get to charge you every single thing that you need. It's nuts. All right. I'm grateful anyways that my stuff is fixed. I'm going to check out your stuff, but if you are going to be getting that stove, then I'll say it is entirely worth it, my dear gosh. I know, Carrie, 30 minutes cost me over $1,000 to just put one seal onto my roof. It took these guys 30 minutes. I was so thankful for them, though, because they saved a lot of problems. But yeah, I understood when they arrived into a Mercedes truck. I'm like, now I understand why you guys can drive a Mercedes truck. You charge your people way too much. You have to drink a kombucha in order to get an empty glass bottle, right? All right. Let's get see over here. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here for my dear Sierra, what is coming up in love? Let me take out another deck also to go and get more information. Okay. Oh, it's crazy, Carrie. It is crazy. It is nuts. Everything just costs an absolute fortune for everything. It is kind of crazy. I get you, sweetie. I went to Costco last week. Oh my gosh, inflation hit Costco finally. Yeah. You're witchy, Drew. Okay, you need to sacrifice all of it. No, I don't like kombucha neither. It's not much my thing. And you're not sure to ask, Amy. Okay, sweetie. My beautiful Sierra, what I'm going to say for you at this moment, misdirected energy, sweetie. Luck is going to be changing. It is onto its way, but you are so very tired of juggling. You're so tired of having all different kind of things coming in, going out, coming in, coming out, and nobody is really just figuring anything out. It is just a little bit up into the air. You're tired of the conflicts. You're tired with the arguments, and this actually has to do with an ex from what I can see over here. You're tired of people taking you for granted and not really doing anything about it. You're tired of being a little bit left out onto the side. But that being said, that's how you're feeling is what Spirit is telling me, but not necessarily telling me that somebody is coming on in. Now, I know that you're looking. I know that you're wanting. Well, you're somewhat looking. Anyways, you are hoping. But I don't necessarily see anybody popping on in at this moment. So I don't want to tell you that somebody is going to be coming on in because I don't necessarily see this person coming on in. I know, right, Carrie? So I will actually say to you over here, my lovely, that not my beautiful Carrie, because I was reading about Carrie, but my beautiful Sierra, I don't see anybody popping on in. I see somebody from the past who is kind of harassing you, which most likely would be the ex. Somebody who's always a little bit into your way, somebody who's not willing to put any work in, and here you are hoping and wanting and wishing for something more, wishing for more clarity, wishing for something better. And I kind of feel, since I don't really see anybody coming on in, maybe it's just that beautiful divine timing at this moment is just not meant to be, but sometimes we need to switch things up. So if there is something that you have not done yet, it is time to do something. It is time to change something. May it be taking up a class, may it be talking with people online into a certain group, may it be going on different dating sites. I feel as though there is somebody, and there is somebody that is out there for you, just not right now. Right now, I see the ex who is always in your way. And so we kind of need that ex to get out of the way, and we need to liberate that energy. Maybe it's because the energy of the ex, I know that you still love the ex, but you do have a lot of frustration. You do have a lot of negative energies towards the ex. Maybe we need to do a little bit of a cord cutting with those energies towards the ex to allow someone better to come on in. Maybe that's what's a little bit blocking at this moment. So for the moment, I'm going to say the following 2-3 months, I don't necessarily see anybody, so I don't want to tell you to somebody and then you're going to be sad and depressed and going to be upset at me. But you know what? Energies do change. So who's to say? Somebody could come on in tomorrow morning, sweetie. Let's think positive. Let's go on out. Let's look and let's just see what's going to be coming towards you, sweetie. Don't give up, okay? Yeah, he isn't going anywhere because he's annoying as hell, right? And you don't even speak to him. I know, but the fact that you don't speak to him, but his energy is still there because he's annoying as hell and he's creating problems, or his girlfriend is creating problems. There's things that are a little bit into the way. I know, Sierra, but sometimes we go out, sometimes we look, and the actual fact that we're looking, we don't actually find. You don't have to speak with him to have the evil energy just into you, sweetie. I feel like you need to release his energy from your life, not because you love him, not because you care for him, because he's got evil energy around you. And as for the rest, I'm going to say maybe sometimes just taking a little bit of a pause, thinking about yourself. What do you want? What would make you happy? Not anybody else into your life. What would just make you happy right here, right now? Try to find one single thing, move on forward, do it, and see what goodness is going to come into your life. And see, maybe just then you're going to start to attract somebody that you would like to have into your life without even looking for them. Stay strong, my beautiful Sarah, and do not give up. When you give up, that's when nothing really happens. Do not give up, my lovely. As for my beautiful Carrie, before I move over to Aneem and 24, is it worth it? Yes or no? Should you pay that amount of $1 per kilometer to get to your place? And it's really, really far, right? Eight of Pentacles, mastering your skill, working upon it over here. I'm actually going to have to say that if he's going to come upon, he is going to do it, then I'm going to say yes, it is worth it. Sending you so much love, beautiful Sierra. Think about yourself right now. That is your key and that is your answer. Think about you. Do something for you. Out of that, abundance, happiness, and men, and good men will be coming towards you. As for my beautiful Carrie, I'm going to say yes. I feel like it is worth it, sweetie. I feel like this person truly will come towards you and truly will fix whatever needs to be fixing. My dear Neem, let me go and see. I know that you posted your question a little while ago. Let me go see if I can find it before going over to Simran. And I found you. What job opportunity will be coming to you in the month of December? I got you. Well, why don't we go and see that together? Here we go. This one and that one. So we are with Aneem Ann at this moment. Moving on forward to Simran after. And then I'm going to move on forward to our beautiful Amy. So Simran is going to be after Amy. So Aneem, Amy, if you want to start thinking about your questions, because you said you didn't really know what it is that you wanted, please do go for it. And when you're ready, please do post. I have one other reading right before you. So what job opportunities are going to be coming towards you into the month of December? Okay. There's a fear of change is what I'm seeing over here. I'm going to say that I do feel as though you could have much more opportunities coming towards you, but you need to let go of the criteria that you have. Interesting, isn't it? Sometimes we look into, let me give you an example, and I'm not saying that it's your example, but let's say you've always worked into retail and you decide to post your curriculum into retail shops and so on, but you don't get a call back. Now, when you work into retail, what do you have? Well, you're able to work with people, you're able to sell, maybe you're able to, it could be a cash register. You have a bunch of other beautiful qualities that come along with it, a lot of different responsibilities that come with it. What I'm trying to say is whatever it is that you have always been doing, if you want something to come towards you and it's not coming into this way, into this direction, I need you to actually start looking at all the other little tasks that you were doing into your job. And I need you to go and look for jobs surrounding that. And that's where you're going to be finding your answer. That's where an actual job is going to be coming towards you. That's a little bit thinking out of the box where you think, oh my God, I've always done this. This is what I'm going to apply for. But you know what? You've already done that and you have been there before. But by doing that, you have accomplished so many different aptitudes and you have so many different qualities that are going to allow you to actually get different positions and sometimes even higher. So don't be afraid is what I'm saying, to go out, to knock those doors and to move on forward with it, because you never know what you're going to get. So let's just leave faith do what it needs to do. As for that, I'm saying all of this because there seems to be a little bit of a fear of change. I don't want you to be afraid of changing. Go out. If there's a place that you would like to put your curriculum in, please do go for it. I feel like it could be quite beneficial for you. Other than that, whatever new job is going to be coming your way, I feel is actually coming more around the month of February. And it's going to be a job that is something that you have not necessarily done or a little bit out of what your expertise is. But I feel like it is going to go quite well. You're going to be doubting yourself. You're going to be wondering, should I do it or not? Is it a good idea? It's actually going to be a long-term position. And it's going to bring you a lot of breakthrough, a lot of insight, and a lot of beautiful success and clarity. So good for you, sweetie. So I'm going to say definitely think outside the box, because that's where that next job is coming towards you. I know, right? But sometimes we apply like crazy, sweetie, but we don't always apply at the right places. So check it out, okay? Trust me, sweetie. Please do trust me, my lovely. And sometimes it's not about spamming. It's not about putting out those curriculums all over the place. All you need is one single place. One. Is there any place where you have been afraid that you have not posted your curriculum? That's where you need to go. Now, Christmas time, holidays, there's a lot that's going on. Sometimes we do need some people, but sometimes it's not really necessarily the good time to be starting anew, to doing some new formation. I see a new job coming on in, but I see it more into the month of February. So I'm going to say continue spamming, sweetie. Don't stop, okay? This is how you're going to find what you want. And don't forget to think outside the box, because that's where your next job is going to be waiting for you. Yeah, I don't quite know what the job is altogether, sweetie. I don't see what the job is. I feel as though I don't necessarily feel like you're going to be working with people. It is more, well, with people. I don't feel like you're working with customers, with clients. Um, I feel as though it is more either within a desk job. It could be with other people that are around you. You are going to be having other people that are around you that are going to be collaborating with you that you're going to have to work with. But I don't feel like you're actually working with the first person that is there. Like you go buy a shirt and they come and see you. You're not working with the client directly. So I'm going to have to say, in my mind, I'm actually seeing somewhat of a business. It seems to be, you seem to be around the fifth floor for some reason. It seems to be about onto the fifth floor. So other than that, I can't tell you all that much, sweetie. I can't see it. But a new job is going to be coming your way into the month of February. Lovely. Simran, what are Raymond's current feelings, energy towards you, and what's coming for both of you guys relationship wise? Let's go and see, and let's go and see at the same time if our beautiful Amy has posted. I'm actually going to go and see what Amy said completely because I read a post of it. You're not sure what to ask, not sure what you're looking for. His energy is driving you crazy, right? And you have no idea why your energy is so low. Your energy is so low because he's not giving you what you want, my beautiful Amy. He is just not giving it to you. He's leaving you kind of high and dry. He's leaving you with all different kind of, he's leaving you with stress is what he's doing. A little bit all over the place, right? Aneem, you've got this, sweetie. Trust me. Simran, what are Raymond's current feelings and energy towards you, and what is coming for both of you guys? So what are Raymond's current feelings and energy towards you? So beautiful, Amy, I know that you said that you're going to be in and out, but whenever you do come on in, please let us know what your questions are going to be. So what are Raymond's current feelings towards you? Let's start off with that, okay? Current energies over here. I actually feel as though we want to be in power. We want to be in power. We're tired of struggling. We want things to be there. We want things to be clear. I feel like we've been living a little bit into that place where a lot of things have been unclear, where a lot of things have been, how can I say, a little bit all over the place, and we just don't really know where to go. A little bit like you with your question. What are our feelings, right? I kind of feel like Raymond is saying the exact same thing for you. What are your feelings? What do you want? What do you, what's your energy towards me? And I'm saying this because it seems to be going both ways. I feel like it's important that both of you guys, thank you, my beautiful Lilith, sweetie. I feel as though both of you guys need to connect. You need to talk. You need to figure out why is one person feeling that way? Why is the other person feeling that way? And why the heck are we feeling the same way? We're both wondering what is happening within this relationship. What are we actually not saying? My beautiful Lilith, you can forget about our dear Amy. She sent me her questions via email, sweetie. Thank you, beautiful. So I'm going to have to say over here, let's not overanalyze anything altogether. What are our feelings? What do we want with you? We're actually afraid. We're afraid about what you're going to think. We're afraid about what you want. We're afraid about what you are going to be wanting into this relationship altogether. Interesting, isn't it? So I feel as though we want to take lead. We want to be stronger. We want to tell you what it is that we want, but we're afraid of doing it. We're actually afraid that if we tell you what we want into this relationship and how we feel, that we might end up actually losing you. So we're afraid of losing you because you are important into our world. But we're terrified of talking to you. Talking seems like such an easy thing because you can talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. But to actually talk to the person that you do love and to actually open on up and say what it is that you're feeling is really complicated. It is really, really not the easiest thing on earth altogether. It can seem like the biggest mountain altogether. But I'm going to say our feelings and our wants and our desires is wanting to be with you, is wanting to move on forward with you. So I'm sorry. I am going to say over here, move on forward. Try to let Raymond know what you want. How do you feel towards Raymond, sweetie? Relationship wise, I feel as though you have a lot of big decisions that are coming your way, depending on what the communication is going to give. If you're able to talk, you're going to be able to figure out things. You're going to be able to have a nice, beautiful, long-term relationship. But if you're not able to talk, if you're always kind of overanalyzing, but you're overanalyzing, and Raymond is overanalyzing, you're both onto your own side, thinking your own things. Things are just not combining, sweetie. They're just not getting together. So if you're not able to communicate together, there's going to be a certain ending at some point. So what I'm going to say, in order to avoid that ending, I need you guys to talk. I need you guys to figure out where you want to go. Communication is going to be the ultimate key over here. He's got interests, he's got wants, he does want to be with you, but he doesn't quite know what it is that you want. And he's afraid about telling you about all of this because he's afraid of his emotions, his ego. What are you going to say? Are you going to be judging him? Oh my gosh, it's so scary to open up our emotions, right? So there's a lot of things that are playing in here. It's necessary to sit down, beautiful glass of wine. If you don't drink wine, beautiful glass of tea, a cup of tea, relax, just kind of sit, just kind of talk, and just figure out where you guys want to be. And I feel like you are going to be able to go quite a long way like that. I know, right? Everybody is just like overthinking everything altogether. You guys need to stop overthinking. And my beautiful Simran, you're not the only one who's overthinking. And relationships, we all overthink. We all do. And then we overthink and we think and we think and we think. And what happens after? We complicate the heck out of our lives is what we do, because we end up creating barriers and thoughts and scariness and all different kind of illusions. And it scares the crap out of us. At some point, I feel as though if you really do want something, you just got to go on forward. You got to do it. Doesn't really matter what's going to happen. It's going to be for the very best. So, Simrad, no more illusions. No more overthinking. Go with the flow, one step at a time. If you want to say something to Raymond, go for it and say it. Just go with the flow. And you know what? As that vibe moves along, he'll be able to do the same thing for you. Your communication, your relationship is going to be so much better. It is my pleasure, sweetie. Thank you, my beautiful. Fatine, beautiful. Why your father called you at that late time? Is he okay? Because it's kind of strange in messages from Omar. Hey, Fatine, me. You are our beautiful Fatine. Nice to see you. Look at that. You were this afternoon, right, Juanton? You were overanalyzing everything. There you go. And Fatine, thank you for letting us know that you are truly the person that we thought you were. All right, let's go see Fatine, and then I'm going to go and see our dear friend Amy. So, Fatine, what is going on with your dad? Is he okay? It's kind of strange, isn't it? Okay, so let's go for it. You see, you're guilty for overthinking too. We're all guilty for overthinking. My God. That's it. And that's when you start to breathe in and out. We all overthink. And when you overthink, what do? If you're going to send a message out, you delete, right? I know. And if you're going to call, you end up hanging up the phone. If you have thoughts into your mind, they end up just being absolutely like a horror show instead of actually being the loving thing that it should be. All right, so let's go see for our beautiful Fatine. What do we have? He told you that it was a mistake. Oh, that he called you. Okay, he told you there was a mistake. So what you actually, but you don't think so. Oh, okay. Okay, let me go see. Oh, Amy, stop it. You're hilarious, sweetie. You're hilarious, but you're not. Amy, I'm going to have to say to you, because I just read, I don't know what the heck you wrote into your email, but I just read the title or the first few words. I'm going to say you're absolutely beautiful. I've seen you, Amy. You're gorgeous. You are just absolutely gorgeous, and believe nothing else that is coming from your mind or from your soul or from your head, sweetie. It is all lies. That being said, okay, it's seeing things from a different perspective, as many as possible. Yeah, no, it's overthinking, and overthinking, seeing things as many as possible just kind of gets us absolutely crazy. That's it, Watson, you see? Okay, my beautiful Fatine, was it a mistake? Yes or no? Okay, realizing imbalanced. Okay, I'm actually going to have to say Is there a possibility over here, sweetie? I am going to say that your dad is okay, first of all. I do feel like your dad is okay. But I'm also going to ask you a question. Is there any possibility that your dad might be having some memory problems of any such? Is there a possibility for that, sweetie? Because I feel like your dad is okay, but at the same time, I do feel like it was a little bit, I don't feel like he did want to call you, but he didn't really want to call you. I feel as though he doesn't really remember necessarily. And this is why I'm asking you, do you believe that he is starting to have any type of memory problems altogether? That's it. Oh, I love that. Oh my God. Mental gymnastics. I have another word for that, Lilith, and I will say it, and it is, no, I will not say it. I will not. It will not be YouTube friendly. My mom and I have been using this because, I don't know, I came up with this the other day, and here, I will send it to, to Lilith and Juanson. So I do not call it mental gymnastics. I call it this. There you go. And my mom and I talk about that all the time. It is sent on out. Yeah, I know. Seriously. I told that to my mom the other day. I'm like, I'm into mental and the word that I sent you. Yeah. You mean, no, I don't mean does he have another woman? Does he have any memory problems? Does he have like any Alzheimer or anything of the such? Do you know if he has any type of mental, I'm not going to say mental illness, just memory problems altogether? Is that a possibility? I know, seriously, Lilith. I even told that to David the other day. I'm like, I'm mental into the whole thing. And he's like, what the hell? And I'm like, yeah, seriously, it is what it is. It is, isn't it? But I love it. It says what it needs. No. Okay, 14. Because I don't actually feel as though he did really want to reach on out. So I feel as though it was somewhat of a mistake. So I'm going to say he is fine. Don't worry about him, my sweetie. I'm not looking if he's got a girlfriend or anything of the such, but I am going to say that he is okay. I do feel as though it was somewhat of a mistake, so do not worry about him. But I do feel as though if he does not have any memory problems at this moment, I do feel like it's slowly kind of coming upon. And I'm not going to say he's going to have full-out blown Alzheimer's or anything of the such, but I feel as though he does kind of forget something sometimes. So that being said, let me continue. I know, isn't it? I know, Lilith. It is what it is. It is what it is. And I'm all like, you got to say what it is for what it is, right? Because that's it. Okay, that being said, that's the type of conversations my mom and I have. That it literally does get manifest with that word. That is so funny. I know, that's what it is. If you gotta minus that one, it just kind of sucks, doesn't it? Oh, my beautiful Fatine, sweetie. I know how you feel. My dad is kind of playing around into the same field, Fatine. My dad turned 70 into the month of November, so not too long ago. And he's been playing around with that a little bit, and he's a lot into denial. A lot of things happen, like, oh, are we going over there when you just arrived from that place? Or, oh, we need to turn here, and like, no, that's not the way to home. And he's like, yeah, it is. So there's a lot of confusion, but it just kind of settles on in a little bit slowly. I'm not going to say it's ever going to get really all that worse, but I do feel like there are a little bit of places, but they are a lot in denial about it. They don't want to face it. They don't want to talk about it because they're feeling weak, they're feeling sad, they're feeling like, they're not worthy. They're feeling like they're losing, and they're just kind of, degrading themselves into a certain way. So I get the whole mentality of it, and it is quite sad, but I kind of feel like it is a little bit happening to your dad slowly. I'm not going to say that it's on a really big scale, but it is a little bit. So he's not necessarily going to say that, any other reason. Hello, my beautiful Lavone. Nice to see you. So there you go. Lilith and Watson, you can now use my beautiful expression. And every type of workplace, why not? Everywhere you go, just mental, you know what? Oh, that's what it's all about, Sean. Then you've got it. You've got the key to success. So let me go and see. You would like to have some words from Omar, or wouldn't you? Also, I think is what it was. Let me go see. So what is going on with Omar? Messages from Omar. Here we go. What is going on with Omar over here? Omar is one of them who's just kind of staying onto the side, isn't he? Okay. Now let's go see. What do we have? What the heck is Omar up to? No, don't be sorry whatsoever. Oh my gosh, Fatine, never be sorry into this live, sweetie. Unless you're being mean to any one of us, don't be sorry, my lovely. All is good. It's a good repertoire to have, Lilith. People are shocked whenever you say that phrase. Now I'm kind of dreaming about saying it to one of my kids' teachers or something that I don't like all that much. Could you imagine? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I would create problems. I know, my beautiful Fatine. And I feel as though love sucks sometimes. I love, but love also sucks. It's difficult. It's difficult as heck. Relationships between two different people who love each other is complicated. We don't talk, we don't communicate, we don't say what we want, and it makes everything so much more complicated. I mean, you're thinking about him. I still feel like he's thinking about you, but nobody is doing anything about it, or nobody is really moving upon with it, because we have all these thoughts and all these fears and everything that's coming into play. But it doesn't mean that he doesn't love you. It doesn't mean that he has forgotten about you. And the same thing for you. But the connection is still not being done, because nobody really wants to make that move because of fear. I know, Lilith. I know. I think I will use it with Electrician later. I'll see what he has to say about that. I told him earlier, I'm like, it's full moon tonight. You know what that means, right? And he's like, oh my God, is it full moon? I'm like, yeah, it is. I think I'll let him know what full moon means. But truly. So here we go. I'm going to have to say over here, I want to fight out for this connection, but I just don't quite know how. And I'm seeking strength, and I am seeking some beautiful courage. Also, I have to say, each day, I think how it would be like if we were together. And one day, I want you to know that I will be able to surrender, and I do want to surrender. And this is exactly what I was saying before I actually pulled out the cards. This is not the way that I wanted things to end. I wish that I could have back into time. And every song I hear reminds me of you. And life hasn't really been all that nice to me. And sometimes I just kind of take it out on love. I take it out onto my relationships. I take it out on things that have not necessarily worked out for me. I feel as though he's not necessarily taking the blame for everything. And this is a little bit part of the problem. I know, right? Why not, Lilith? Why not? Why not is what I have to say. I will be having this conversation after the live. Hopefully he's still awake. Let's go and see my beautiful Fatine, what else I've got for you. Let's go to the Hermit deck. Oh, my beautiful Carrie. I don't know if you're still here. I had not opened it yet because I had no idea what it was and I was busy into the live, but you're such a sweetie pie, lovely. Let's go and continue, my beautiful Fatine. Let's go and take out some more cards over here. From cop because, yes, from police because of reasons, right? Yeah. Yes, that just kind of reminds me of last year with the policeman. I don't know if we really want to get the policeman and the electrician all mixed on it together. I know you're not talking about that, but let me hold you. I still don't have all of the answers. I want you to know that I simply do not want to lose you. What is it exactly that you do want from me? So there's a lot of unknown. There's a lot of questions. There's a lot of things that are going on over here that we don't really know what to do. I know, Lilith. I told him last night. I actually texted the electrician last night before I saw the water drops coming through my light. And I said, you know, good night, blah, 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 blah. But apparently he was already sleeping. And then when he texted me earlier, I said, oh my God, I so needed you last night. I needed you, my beautiful electrician. But I really needed you for your skills. And I was not kidding. So maybe followed out by, here we go. I just dream and I wish for absolutely everything. And I do want you to know also, and I feel like this card is saying absolutely everything that needs to be said into this relationship between both of you guys. Because I know there is love. I know that there is want. I know that there is desire. But I know that there is fear. And I am afraid to talk. More time passes on by, sometimes the more difficult it gets to talk, the more difficult it gets to be into a relationship and really just make things the way that you would like them to be. But the lid was still on, Lilith. Okay. I will leave that out like that, I have to say, Lilith. Yes. Maybe, Lilith, you need an electrician to come and play with your wires. Although that sounds really bad, doesn't it? But you're ready for the freshly brewed. All right, so my beautiful Fatine, I need you to stand strong, sweetie. I need you to be strong into all of this. I need you to keep on with hope. Again, if you do really, really, really want to contact him, sweetie, in any way as possible. Just kind of see what happens if you are still holding on to him. Who's to say? If you don't try, you'll never know, because I kind of feel like both of you guys are living into fear right now, lovely. I know, Lilith. Sometimes I just kind of want to text and say, you know, I need some rewiring into my wires. Which sounds bad like that. And I've never sent that text out. I don't believe I ever will. It sounds awful. But it's kind of funny in my mind. So, my beautiful Yvonne. And I'm just going to go in and make sure over here. Amy. I have Amy's questions. I think she sent them. Oh, I don't know if my electrician has a brother. I've never asked. Oh my God. I should ask because, yeah, seriously, right? Yeah, okay. I'm going to check this out. Watson, I'll send you a picture of electrician. I feel like you'll fall in love yourself, sweetie. Might not be your field, but still, you can appreciate beauty. All right, I'm going to go and check out over here into PayPal just one moment to make sure that everybody has been answered. I'm going to go and see our beautiful Yvonne. Starfish, here we go. And voila. Okay. It is funny, right? All right. I don't know. In my mind, it's funny. I will never speak it out loud, though. There are some things that are funny into my mind that I will never say. The full moon tonight. It is real. It is absolutely crazy. Yes, it is. Oh, my God. Okay. I kind of feel like I need to share with Amy also who this electrician guy is. Okay, let's continue over here. What do I have for Yvonne? Amy, I will be sending you at some point, sweetie. I will, I promise you. You say you don't mind, just not your, but nevertheless you don't mind. They call it a cold moon, but it is. Oh gosh, it is not, right? And has a stabby witch means beer in Australian language. Well, that is interesting because it actually seems like quite a vulgar word if you say it like that. Yeah. Okay, I will, Amy. I'll send you. I'll send you an update on my life, sweetie. I'll send you something hot. So, Yvonne, and wait, I was actually moving over here. Yes, we have Amy, we have Fatine. That is all good. I'm just gonna go and see what's going on. And there you go. Yeah, there you go with your funny. You're so funny, Amy. Okay, let me delete the funny ones that you sent, and let me go with the real questions. Okay. No, I know. Hubby doesn't help whatsoever. Does he do that to hold you back? Let me go and see. Okay, Amy, down to serious business, sweetie. Let's go and find this out. For you, it's a cold moon. Well, it depends how you see it, sweetie. It depends how you see it. You are so loved, my beautiful Amy. You are. He's just torn between wants and desires. But you know what? Sometimes cold is better than actually hot. Hot actually turns cold really quite quickly sometimes, and then it just burns. You're about to knit your cold moon sweater, poor thing. Okay, I'm gonna go and see over here. Our beautiful Amy, followed up by Yvonne. Yeah, make you one, right? I'm so sorry. I still have that cold that is haunting me. Okay, so my beautiful Amy, are we doing this to try to hold you back? I'm actually going to have to say yes. I'm going to say yes. We try to do our very best, but then all different kind of crap comes upon, and I feel like we try to manipulate you at the same time. No, nobody likes the cold, my beautiful Carrie. Nobody does. Okay, David likes the cold, but I don't get him. I know, get busy, right? Let's get going. So I'm going to have to say, does he do that to hold you back? Sometimes he does. He does. But altogether, I do want to tell you over here, though, Amy, I don't want to put a lot of horror stories and bad and negative upon the hubby. He's not all that nice. He's not all that great. I agree. But he does love you into his own little twisted kind of a way. And I feel like when he truly does do something, it's a little bit to hold you back. But at the same time, he truly does kind of want to help you out a little bit. So there's like a plus and a minus into the whole thing. He's just really clumsy at whatever it is that he does because he doesn't really know if you want it or if you don't and what's really going to be happening with the whole thing. Yeah, and what should you do? He knows that you're exhausted and he has always done that. And yeah, I know, right? And he does what he wants. Yeah, I know. Amy, your life kind of sounds like my life, sweetie. I get you. Yes. You don't stop all day long, yet he will have time to sit down and watch a movie. He'll have time to, I don't know, go for a walk or go to the gym or go onto his PC for 4 hours. I get you, Amy. I get you 100%. So what should you do? It's difficult. I don't want to tell you what it is exactly that you should do. I know that you need to find your own place. I know that you need to find love. I know that you need to move on forward with yourself, with what your desires, because living in life into the life that you are living is not a life that is meant to be lived. It is not a life that you have chosen onto your blueprint. We are all here for love. We are all here for happiness. That is our main reason, is happiness. You are not here to torture yourself. You're here to learn lessons. You're here to be challenged, but you're here to find happiness in any way as possible. That is everybody's soul purpose. People ask me all the time, what's my soul purpose? What's my soul purpose? Honestly, we all have different little purposes here and there, but we all have the very mainstream one, and it's every single one of us. It's all about being happy. This is why we're here, and life is challenging enough that in order to be happy, You have to work an awful lot in order to do that. So that itself is very challenging. Nobody's been put here in order to be tortured. I'm going to say you need to make yourself happy. The only way that you can make yourself happy is if you actually move away. But I feel as though you have a lot of fears. You're not ready for that right away. And it has absolutely nothing to do with Cancer, because even if you're not with Cancer, if you do go away, I feel as though financially speaking, it's going to be difficult. Therefore, you're sticking around. So I'm going to say for the moment, being the best thing for you is to stay where you are. Pile as much money as you can aside. Whenever you're ready to go, then, if things are still not working with hubby, then go away. Do what is best for you. May Cancer be there. May it be somebody else. May there be nobody whatsoever. At least you're going to be happy. You're going to be yourself. You're going to have your freedom. And that is what you're looking for. So what do you need to do at this moment? You need to work. You need to put your money aside. You need to go out as much as possible. You need to make yourself happy. You need to do what is good for you. Not anybody else. Don't do anything for Amy. Not for Amy, but for hubby. He's not doing anything for you. Do something for yourself and only for yourself. Stop doing everything that you've been doing all the time, because you have only been taking for granted and nothing else. Do what makes you happy. Do what is good for you and nothing else. And what does Amy need into her life to bring energy back and to live life? Well, there you go. It's pretty much what I just said. And what is Cancer? Cancer with Amy. Let's go see. I know, you're tired of people loving you into a twisted way, right? I know, sweetie. I know you are. I know. Which is why the only way for you to actually be happy is to move out, is to be with yourself. Just yourself. Whoever comes along, comes along. Whoever doesn't, doesn't. But you know what? At least you're going to be happy. You're going to be doing everything for yourself, not for somebody else, not because of judgment, not because of anything else, just for you. Just you. What an interesting twist in life would that be, wouldn't it? Amy living her life, waking up, happy, not owning anything to anybody, and doing whatever it is that you want just for you. If you don't want to cook, you don't cook. If you don't want to clean, you don't clean. If you want to clean naked, which I know you like to, clean naked. If you want to have somebody over, have somebody over. It is all about Amy. Would that not be fantastic? That is what I'm wishing for you. That is what you must do. But in order to do that, I feel as though you need to put some money aside. You need to put a little bit more money aside so you're able to do that. And you're able to be comfortable and not necessarily stress about all the inconveniences of life. Now, let's go and find out over here what I am seeing. Hold on just one moment. Let's do this over here like that. And let's go over here. So, oh, that's not where I wanted to go. So, yeah, Cancer and Amy. Let's go see, and then I'm going to go and see what's going on with hubby. So, Cancer and Amy over here. Yvonne, by the way, you are up next, my lovely. Cancer and Amy. We want to be into this relationship because we want to be into it, because we don't want to have to say that we have failed. We don't want to have to say that things are horrible, things are not good, that we are not loving each other. It is all about the ego. It is all about the finances. That is all that it is truly about, sweetie. And you say, like it, look what I did. Yes, right? Part of you wishes that Cancer's wife would take him back. I know. I know, sweetie. You can't do everything, right? It's really about taking it one step at a time. At the same time, I kind of feel over here, my beautiful Amy, that I feel as though, when do we think about what it is that we want? Some people leave their husbands, and some husbands leave their wives. And what do? They go into this tiny little apartment. Sometimes they go into a bed and breakfast. Sometimes they go to an Airbnb. Sometimes they rent a place for a month and they have to move after. But the difference with those people is that they are happy. Even though they don't have the money, they don't have the prestige, they don't have everything that the other person has, they are happy. And I feel as though there is no price upon happiness. There is none. If you can find happiness, it doesn't matter where it is that you are going to find it. I'm still going to have to say, if you're able to put some money aside, I know that you've been into this situation for quite some time. Don't push yourself, but you might have to move on over. You might have to move out to a more mediocre house than you are into at this moment. You might have to go into maybe an apartment instead of a house, or something of the such. But you know what? If you're going to be happy and you're going to be able to do whatever it is that you want, you're not going to be worried about anybody. Imagine the richness that actually comes from that, sweetie. So I feel as though it is a shift of perspective, but we're not always ready for that shift of perspective. Some people are never ready. Some people will stick into a relationship their whole lifetime, even though they're unhappy, because they don't want to do that shift. And it's okay also. If you're not ready for it, you're not ready for it. But at some point, if ever you are ready, I kind of feel like that is a little bit your exit door, sweetie. As for Cancer and Amy, I'm getting over here that we want to be charming. We want to have a lot of confidence. We want to have a lot of sexiness. We want to have courage. We want to be emotionally connected to you, sweetie. We love you so very much. We're just not able to offer you what it is that you want at this moment, sweetie. But, I mean, is it a cold moon for you? Absolutely not, because you are truly, truly loved. And I don't ever want you to doubt that. Even your husband loves you into some kind of a weird, twisted kind of a way, sweetie, or he would no longer be there anymore. Yeah, stubby means beer in Australia, right? I would never ever use the word because I don't drink beer. I don't like beer. I don't even like the scent of beer. But yeah, stubby. For me, stubby is small and kind of chubby. Interesting. A short bottle of beer. Well, see, it makes me think of a short kind of chubby person. I don't know. Stubby. Something of such. I have other things to say, but I'm not going to get into the stubbiness. I'm going to just leave it as it is because it is a full moon. No more stubby conversation for me. Avon, will you have any problems if you rent a room in your house to Miss Garza? Ooh, who is Miss Garza, sweetie? She is sounding intriguing. Who is Miss Garza? So when you have any problems if you rent your room in your house to Miss Garza, and we have success by contracting with Juan. Look at that. T, or should you stay with E Company? Let's go see. I know that's what you're looking for, Amy. I'm just not too sure that you're able to do that at this moment. I feel as though you need a little bit more time. You need a little bit more money into the bank account. And you need to find yourself a couple little more clients in order to do that. But don't ever forget that you're on your way. You're on your way towards your goal every single day. Even if you're not able to accomplish everything, it doesn't matter. You are on your way, sweetie. I know. You're so behaving. I'm so not behaving tonight, Lilith, with this full moon. It's just, I don't know. I think the full moon's got me crazy. Let's go see. Ooh la la. And I have to say, I'm doing spell work after. Ooh, yes. I love the spell work. Okay, let's go for it. Because honestly, spell work on white. I'm going to say white magic. Well done, because I don't do the gray and I don't do the black. Well done with a beautiful, very strong intentions is so powerful. It will happen within a week or so. So I know, sweetie, I know you need to have more money, and that's why you have to stay where you are, and that's why you have to a little bit sacrifice right now and to continue to get that money, to get what you want and to get what you need. But you're going to get it, lovely. You are my sweetie. You just need to leave yourself a little bit more time. My beautiful Yvonne, I know it's a full moon in Gemini nonetheless. My God, I have nothing in my signs of Gemini. Nothing. Yes, I'm affected by the full moon. So, Yvonne, are you going to have any problems renting a room into your house to Ms. Garza? Garza, perhaps? Garza? I don't actually feel so. I actually feel like it's going to be okay. So, if you do want to rent your room to Ms. Garza, I feel like you're going to be okay. I feel like it's going to be somewhat of an equilibrium. I feel like it's going to be okay. I feel like it's going to be good. So, I'm going to say, don't worry about it. If you do want to rent a room into your house to Miss Garza, I feel like you're going to be just fine, sweetie. So I'll say a yes. Well, thank you, my beautiful Yvonne. I will be with you quite shortly with your other donations, sweetie. And will you have success by getting contracting with Juan T, or should you just stay with E Company? Let's go and figure that one out for you. So will you have any problems if you rent a room? That is good. And will you have success by getting contracting with Juan T, or should you stay with E Company? You do have Gemini rising. Oh my gosh, Juanson, then you are into the full sexiness of this cold, warm, hot moon. Let's put it that way. Okay, I do have over here for Juan T. I'm going to be taking out some more cards to go and see what's coming on out with E Company, my lovely. And Neptune too. Oh my God, Juanson. You feel like you were feeling better a few months ago, right? Amy, I'm going to have to say sometimes it happens, sweetie, and it's okay. Sometimes it'll happen for 3, 4, 5 days. Let those emotions go on out and try to figure out for you, not right away. After 2, 3 days, try to figure out what's best for you, what is going to be good, what's going to make Amy feel better, and then go with that. You can't do everything at one time. You can't have everything happen at the same time neither, so take it one step at a time, sweetie. Don't put too much upon you, my lovely. Oh, there you go, Carrie. Carrie is back with a cold moon. Avone, should you be going with Juan T, or should you stay with E Company? Okay, I'm actually going to have to say over here, don't go with Juan. Don't go. Juan kind of reminds me of Juanson, but don't go with Juan. I kind of feel like there's going to be some things that are going to be hitting maybe some clauses or some information that you're not necessarily going to get, and you're going to be a little bit stuck with them, sweetie. You're not really going to get the results that you would like to, and you're going to end up being quite disappointed. So please do not go with Juan T. No, I'm going to say stay with E Company. E Company is actually going to bring you a lot of happiness, actually going to bring you what it is that you would like. I don't see over here any backstabbing. I don't see anything bad whatsoever. I actually see possibilities and very strong presence. So a lot of moving on forward, a lot of assistance, a lot of goodness. I'm going to stay with E Company, my lovely. I have no doubt about it. And you say you can be contracted with both companies, but E Company is just getting are they getting very sloppy? I don't like Juan, sweetie. I do not like Juan T. Juan T, you seem to be very, very disappointed. I'm going to say stick with E Company, but maybe there could be somebody else that is not Juan T that could be good also. So maybe try to see if there's anybody else that could be quite interesting for you that would not be Juan T. You're not going to be happy with Juan T, sweetie. You're going to end up being stuck into a situation that you don't really want to be stuck into. And you say your daughter found a sock in her house and it's a second time and it's not hers. And you say last weekend her husband had a gathering at home and your daughter fell asleep and later he left for an hour. Is he cheating? What the heck is up with the socks? Okay, sweetie, let's go and see. And I hope that it's a no, honestly. Okay, so your daughter found a sock into her house, and it's a second time, which is weird as hell. And this is no longer a coincidence. Well, actually, there are no coincidences in life now, are there? So what is actually going on with hubby? Is hubby cheating? Yes or no? Hubby is definitely hiding some information over here. Hubby, I hate to say so, Yvonne, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I don't like it. Hubby has been looking for different possibilities, different people. Hubby is hiding some secrets. Hubby is kind of hiding the fact that he does see somebody every once in a while. I do see the Two of Cups. I don't necessarily feel as though we have love, but we definitely do have some sharing. and our sun, we do have 3. We do have somewhat. I'm going to say there is some cheating that is going on over here, sweetie. I'm going to take out another deck just to go and, kind of validate all of this. But I'm going to have to say, sadly, I feel like it is a yes. And I'm really sorry for that. I hate it. Now, actually, Amy, I feel like you have to stop pushing yourself. I feel like you need to give yourself a break. You actually need to go the other way around. You push yourself all the time. You push yourself to do everything all the time. I don't need you to push yourself anymore. I need you to give yourself a break. I need you to relax. I need you to spend some time with yourself calmly, peacefully, and find the answers that you're looking for. You're always pushing yourself, for other people, and it doesn't allow you any time for you. I need you to find some time for you right now. I'm going to have to say over here, my beautiful Yvonne, I'm going to stick. I did validate and I did check it on out. I do feel as though there is some sadness. I do feel as though somebody is hiding some information over here. Queen of Swords, that seems to be hidden over here. We are holding on to your daughter. There's no doubt about it. We do love her, but we are hiding some information. There is something that seems to be happening over here, sweetie. So something is going to have to change. I'm not going to say that there's going to be a breakup. I feel like they're going to be able to find some type of a way, some type of a way out of it, if you will. But it's going to be a little bit complicated. So this is what I'm seeing. I'm going to say yes onto this one, my beautiful Yvonne. I'm sorry, sweetie. Let's go and finish up for tonight. We're going to finish up, guys, live with Juanson. Okay, let's go and see our dear friend Juanson to finish on up. Let's do that, and let's go and see. Ha ha! You saw Elizabeth at work today. But I did get the chance to say hello to her. You were both separated. Oh no, you did not. You mean get the chance? Oh, no. And she was all the way east. It's like the witch of the east and the west. Oh, my God. And you weren't sure what station she was at, but you did see her. Okay. Did she see you? Let's go and find out. Did she see you? So did she see you? And if so, how did she feel? Okay. I knew you were going to be seeing her more and more as Christmas was coming. This is your time, sweetie. And again, no pressure. You still have a couple weeks to go. But yeah, once the new year starts, I feel like things are going to be becoming a little bit more complicated. As to answer your question right here, how did she feel? Did she feel you? Did she feel you? That sounds bad, doesn't it? Did she see you? She did. How does she feel? My gosh, I can't believe I combined both of those together. It sounds quite bad, doesn't it, when you do? I'm going to have to say, did she see you? Yes. How did she feel about you? I feel as though she wanted to be closer to you. I feel like she actually wanted some action. I feel like she was a little bit panicked. Didn't quite know what to do, what to say, or really anything of the such. So I feel like we always have a little bit of some difficult choices over here. And we're always kind of delaying things, delaying. Whatever it is that we want is never truly really happening. But I will say to you over here, even though we do have some delays, that we do think about you. We are disappointed that we did not get to talk. We are disappointed we did not get to have a break together. It's ultimately what I feel as though she is looking for right now. There was another person you say, yeah. And he would need a job. Okay. Or just you. Let me go see if, could that be a boyfriend? Oh my God. I absolutely hope that she did not bring a boyfriend over to work. Let me go see. Could that be? Let's go and find that out. Let's go over here. I'm a boom chicka wow wow. What the? I don't know what a boom chicka wow wow is. Well, I do know what a boom chicka wow wow is, but I don't know what I said. I think it had to do with the feeling and stuff, right? I kind of got like, yes. I got like a full moon type of mix into my whole mind altogether. Yeah, a boom chicka wow wow. And yeah, you didn't quite get that vibe, right? Okay, so let's go and see. Maybe her family members. I honestly don't feel, I'm not seeing any love over here, sweetie. So I feel like it could be somebody who is around. Hello, beautiful Paula. It is nice to see you. I've been thinking about sending you an email for like 2 weeks, and something always happens. I always kind of get lost into my own world, my chaotic world. But it is nice to see you. Nice to see you, lovely. He was very close around her, so right, it is kind of intriguing. Now, at this moment, I don't feel as though it is a boyfriend. It doesn't mean that it's not the boyfriend, but I don't feel as though. I feel as though this is somebody that she knows, somebody that she cares about, that she got a job for. So, good night, my beautiful Amy. Stay strong, my sweetie. That's it. That's what it is, isn't it? I am doing good. I'm doing good, my beautiful Paula. How are you doing? It could be. Maybe be her cousin overthinking now. Yeah, let's stop overthinking. Let's stop overthinking. Let's go one step at a time. I'm not going to say that it is not the boyfriend, but I don't see that it's the boyfriend at this moment. So I'm going to say let's put that aside. Let's go with a general reading and see what we can get on for you. So a general reading and a love reading. Let's go and see. General and love. The resistance to change, holding on, determination, passion. Okay, but so much confusion. Yes, this is what I'm getting over here, my lovely. You have so much going on where there's wants and desires and passions, but yet confusion because we don't really know what is good, what is not good, what it is that we need, what it is that we want. We are just kind of lost into this wonder world of wants and desires and what is reality and what does wants and truly want. What do I truly want? And how do we actually go and get it? We don't even have time to see each other. So how are we going to actually be managing this? Now, she's thinking about this. You're thinking about this. And, well, it's absolutely great that both of you guys are thinking about it because maybe you'll be able to find that point, that common point in the middle where you'll be able to actually see each other, talk with each other for a couple minutes to exchange those very important variables, those phone numbers. So that being said, she's thinking about you. She cares about you. Work is going to be boring. Nothing much really coming upon. So I'm going to have to say, work-wise, nothing much is really happening. Love-wise, you're both wanting the exact same thing. And you're both doing the exact same thing. Not much movement. So we're going to have to wait. And it's okay. Sometimes it's just not the divine timing. Sometimes we have to wait a little bit longer for something to open up, for something to modify itself. And it's all right. So that being said, did Elizabeth see you? I have no doubt about it. It's a definite yes. Yeah. Oh no, she did see you all right. She did. I feel as though she didn't really have time to talk with you. She was not really into a good position to talk with you neither. But she would have loved to have talked to you. It's kind of crazy because both of you guys are finally working together again, but you're working together in such a chaotic time of the year where you don't really have any time to just kind of spend and talk with each other, which is a little bit disappointing or a lot disappointing. And I know that she has less, hours at school and so on, so she's more available. And again, time is going to come whenever it is time to come, sweetie. We can't really push anything. Whenever you're meant to have that break together, you will have that break together. Into the meanwhile, let's work onto the manifestations. Let's work onto the love, onto the want, onto the desire, onto the beautiful vibes that are being sent on through. And at some point, they're going to come on through. Sometimes it takes quite some time, but the important thing is that the time actually does arrive. I know, right? All right, let me go and see over here for our lovely Juan-san. Let's go for our soulmate. I know, be patient, sweetie. It is only normal to miss somebody who is dear to you, but remember, love knows no separation. You may be physically apart, yet spiritually you are always united, and those you love are forever present into your beautiful heart. I'm liking that. It is good. And let's go and see over here. What do I have? Into the messages. Oh, Paula, you sent out a question. Look at that. Hello, sweetie. All right, I got you, my lovely. You are as beautiful as usual. Same picture. Nothing has changed. We like it, my beautiful. Let me hold you. Also, I still don't quite have all of the answers. And I want you to know that you do truly matter to me. I need you to, what? I need you to love me. I also want to have a beautiful, fresh start with you. And Juan-san, we're going to finish this up onto an 18 plus because we've been kind of having some certain tendencies towards 18 plus with whips and everything tonight. Let's finish it off with, I imagine you naked. Let's go and see for our beautiful Paula. What do I have for our dear Paula generating for this month and next year of 2023? Let's not go too far into next year of 2023, okay? Let's go and check it out. Here we go. Oh, Juan said, you know I had to finish it off with an 18 plus kind of a twist, didn't I? I know. You got to kick it off with something. You got to leave Juan-san, go and do some really, sexy type of cover. In the next following days, we can be expecting a sexy cover coming from Juan-san. He's going to just kind of canalize. Can you say canalize? We say canalize. I don't think you can. He's going to try to put all his energy towards it and look at what's going to be coming on out. Oh yeah, cold moon is turning very caliente. Oh yes. I was actually thinking about caliente today. I was thinking about voyages. I'm not even thinking about electrician. I was thinking about voyages. I was thinking about warmth. So here we go. My beautiful Paula, you need closure, my sweetie. Closure is what I'm getting over here. Taking things for granted. Also, I kind of feel like you've a little bit got yourself stuck into a rut where you need to get yourself out. You need to a little bit self-evaluate things. And by doing that, you need to recenter yourself altogether. And you know what? I completely forgot that there are 2 other decks that you really like, which I will take out right after this one. So I feel like you're a little bit stuck into a place where there is a little bit of a difficult transition right now where nothing truly does last forever, and we want things to last. We want things to modify. We want things to be good, but they're not quite really going into our way at this moment. But it is not to be said that it's not going to be happening, so give yourself a little bit more time. Oh yeah, Santa Baby. Oh yes. Who would have thought Santa Baby was so sexy? Seriously. When I was like 18 years old and I was working into shops, it was one of my favorite songs. I used to work like until 9 p.m. at night, and Santa Baby would go on, and I'd just like want to dance into the shop all together, and I'd love that one. I still love it up to date. I don't know. I don't really think as though I really listened to all the words of it. I know, that's it. We are missing. You are right. We are missing Anastasia with her Nutella on Santa Baby, aren't we? Oh my God, where's Anastasia tonight? What's 2023 going to be like? You're too quick for me, Paula. You're too quick. You need to give me a little bit more time. I'm getting older with age. It takes more time to take my cards out, sweetie. There you go. You're too quick. Okay, so with my bibble babble on my, Santa Nutella, what do we have? I'm going to have to say the devil. Be careful, Paula. Yes. It could be. I have no idea, love. It could be. I don't know. I'm very pure. I don't see those things. I'm going to say, Paula, the devil, addictions, being kind of caught up upon somebody, or somebody's going to be caught up upon you, or somebody's going to try to reach on out to you. Whatever it is, somebody new is coming into your life, or somebody old is coming back into your life, but they are devilish. They are not wanting anything good from you. It is all about sex, no love, no nothing. Be careful about them unless that is what you want, but I do not believe that that is your personality, sweetie. So I'm going to say, whoever this person is that's going to be coming back in, they're going to have you caught up into a position where you're not going to be all that good. You're not going to be all that happy. You need to give yourself a little bit more time, my lovely. Other than that, I feel as though things are going to be pretty much on track. Are you going to be into a new relationship next year? Yes, you will be into a relationship. You're going to have your ups, you're going to have your downs, you're going to have people who are going to be interesting, other people not too interesting. One of them seems to be a little bit more interesting, seems to be of the sign of Cancer, somewhere into the month of June. I know you're going to say, oh my God, why the hell so far? It's what I'm seeing. So I'm going to say somewhere around the month of June. I'm not going to say somebody else is not going to come in before, but it's up and down. It's up and down. We're coming in. We're going out. A lot of different things. Don't think bad things, Swanson or Lilith, with that. So I will say, my beautiful Paula, love seems to be coming on in for you somewhere more around the month of June. It seems to be somebody you're going to be meeting online somewhere. They seem to be blonde. They seem to have somewhat wavy hair, somewhat a little bit longer hair. Seems to be about of your age, maybe 2 years younger, not much more. Seems to be somebody who is not all that complicated. So I'm going to say, why not, my beautiful Paula? Into the month of June, love seems to be popping on in for you. Other than that, I'm going to say work-wise, it seems to be stable. I don't see you losing your job, but I don't see you necessarily getting a promotion. I feel like you're happy where it is that you are. So I say continue on to the beautiful path that you are, sweetie, and let's just kind of go with the vibes and see what comes upon. Jingle Bells Rock. All right, my beautiful souls, onto the Jingle Bells Rock. Energy always changes, Paula. Always, always, always. It depends what you do. You can go right now online and talk with somebody when you were not really supposed to do it. You were thinking, oh, I'm going to go see Lisa. I'm going to go to bed after. But you're going to change your mind. You're going to go online. You're going to change your whole path altogether. Energy does change, my beautiful Paula, and you know that it does, sweetie. Yeah, the in and out, right? Yeah, Juanson. All right, I'm going to leave you with that, in and out, Juanson Santa Baby. And I'm going to say, let's see you guys tomorrow, same place, same time. It was a nice, very enjoyable, and very fun full moon type of a live. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Paula, it was so lovely to see you, sweetie. I'm glad that you're doing good. I'm glad that you came in because I've been wanting to reach out to you, as I said. But I kind of get lost into my world and all of my things going on. But love you, sweetie. It is nice to see you. See you guys tomorrow, same place, same time. Lilith and Juanson, you're not going to receive anything tomorrow. You're not going to receive anything the day after. But the day after that day, please don't say anything unless both of you guys received it at the same time. Love you guys. Good night, everybody.